Hey you guys, welcome to Houseplants with Hosea. How wonderful is that? Houseplants with me. Alright, so this is my third installment. And the reason I am making this video is because my succulent, my new succulent, my first succulent, I think it's a boy, his leaves are turning red and shriveling up at the ends. Here's one right here. All right, let's see. I always see them do this with you see that? All right, so there's a botanist out there. Could you please let me know, what does this mean? And it's happening at the bottom. Here's my succulent, my very first succulent. And I'm a little worried. And I think I am going to perform surgery and a replanting. Now, I checked out Reddit. I Googled, why is my succulent turning red? And most of the answers were because of overwatering. And so I think this thing could be like a week old, or maybe a little more. And it was in this container. This is where we got it from, at the old Trader Joe's in the neighborhood. And the first few days that we had it here, I did not put any gravel in the bottom. The little nursery pot was here inside of it, and there's no escape for water. And so I watered it, probably not too much, I knew not to do it, but when I did lift it a few days later, there was a substantial amount of water in the bottom of the pot. So then I put the little marbles in there, it's actually charcoal. I put the charcoal in here and sat it on top, and it's been sitting like that. But in that time, they turned red. And I think this is called leggy when they come up long like that. I actually like it. But and I thought it was unique when we first got this succulent. So now I want to repot it because I took the roots out. Look at that. Can you see that? Can it focus? But the roots are going all the way to the bottom, so it could be time to repot. It's not dry and it's not damp. So it could be getting to the point where it needs to be. But I think I want to pot it. I think I want to repot it. And so since I've been looking at these videos, I've learned that you should only go up one pot size. Now, what say thee to this compared to this? 2 pot sizes? But I want it. And I'm impatient. So, and nobody's answered my question yet because I haven't posted this video. But I'm gonna go ahead, remove the little red ones. And they said my plant could be stressed. Am I stressing you out? Am I stressing you out? I'm sorry. Shh. I'm sorry. It was so hot today. And I got off the subway and I came home and you were red, and I probably overreacted. I don't know if I should slow down or speed up, but I don't want you to just pass away. I don't want to use that word. So dilemma. I definitely want to get rid of the old leaves. I don't want to touch the new leaves. There's some growth in there. There's life in there. I don't know anything about succulents. I'm going to go with my instincts. This is an alcohol pad. Since I've been on this whole YouTube thing, I've learned that you actually have to sterilize your equipment that you're using to prune your plants with. And I heard one lady say actually to sterilize between each cut. So let's see here. We're gonna pull it up out of the pot. We got it here, and I'm gonna try to pull a little leaf off. See, is that more stressful, me pulling at you? I'll just cut it. Because it's starting to dry off at the top, at the tip. So I'm gonna cut it. Oh, are we supposed to sterilize between each cut? Hold it. Alcohol pad. Who knew that you sterilize between each cut? I'm gonna go. I had a haircut the other day, and I usually have a pretty wild beard. I hadn't had a haircut in years by a professional. And so this guy cut me exactly as he wanted me to look. I did it. So here we go. All right, so that's what we're down to. I just cut, and I didn't cut in between. Oh, I forgot to sterilize between each cut. All right, little baby. Little plant, I'm sorry for the stress that you have received since you have been living with me. But I promise to do better by you, little plant. I promise to do better by you, little plant. So now we're going to take this plant and put it into this. And I read tonight on Reddit that I should use a little cactus soil and a little orchid soil. And so, and I'm gonna leave it in the soil that it's in. Oh, we got little marbles down here. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some, I think I saw over there. I only have a few. What do you call these things? You know what I'm gonna do? This is gonna be my way of doing it. I'm putting all of my charcoal in the bottom of the pot cover, if that's what we call these things, pot covers. So that's where I'm putting the marbles. Okay, that way their drainage is definitely separate from. The drainage is definitely going to separate from the soil. So I've done that. I had a few other little marbles around here somewhere, or charcoal. Yes, last of the bag. So we got the charcoal here. So this is going to be for our soil mixture. And so I'll put some soil in this bag here, mix it up, and create a mixture. There's some old soil in it already. I'm pouring out. And then now the bag is empty, and now I should put. I have no idea what the ratios are, but I feel like a succulent likes to be a little dry. So I'm putting more cactus soil than orchid soil. I'll mix it up to see what we get here. And I'm putting my big pieces of the orchid soil first. And I'm doing this literally by, if you want to call it instinct or ignorance, whatever you want to call it, because I'm sure there's somebody out there going, no, you idiot, that's not how you do it. But I don't know. So I got some moss, but I'm not going to put moss at the bottom of this. That'd be crazy. So I'm sitting this on top of all that good old cactus, but it's got to be higher. I need more orchid soil. Sorry. So now I'm up to about half orchid soil. So I wanted to sit up just a little bit more on the orchid soil. I have no idea. But I'm putting the orchid soil here so that, what do you call this? The root, let's call this the root bed. So that the root bed sits on top of there. So when it starts, it's gonna, and now it's sitting on top of orchid soil. So now I'm gonna put some cactus soil there. And so what I'm trying to do is create what I felt was described to me in like the Reddit post, and that it needed, like it said, it literally said it needed like a cactus soil and a what's the other one, and the orchid soil. So that's what we did. And so you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm making a big old mess. Look, Ma, I'm a content creator. So I did it. And I'm gonna let it dry even more, right? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, because I know I read somewhere that you water them now, but do not stress this plant anymore, because I've stressed it enough. Obviously, it's been with me for like a week, and the poor thing has lost so many things. But I'm going to sing to you. once more and tell you, little plant, that I want you to grow and I want you to be happy, and I hope you can find happiness in my house. So here he is. Yeah, he sticks out of this little pot, but that's because we got lots of charcoal so that it is never sitting in water. Oh, and I gotta wash this little reservoir. We've been burning incense in it. Okay, so I gotta do that now. But anyway, guys, that's it, you know, and that's all. Send good vibes to my succulent. Dear little succulent, please be good, 'cause Papa's gonna move us to a new neighborhood. But we like our neighborhood. Okay, good night.